Was this movie necessary? Not at all. I'm going to spoil a lot of it. It's for your sake. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about Blade of the 47 Ronin. Yes, 47 Ronin. I know it sounds familiar because it's a sequel to 47 Ronin, the movie starring Keanu Reeves that came out a long time ago. Do you need to watch that movie before you watch this? Absolutely not, because it doesn't matter. This movie's not good. And they only mention Keanu's character by name once or twice. Anyway, in this particular movie, this guy is the last descendant of 47 Ronin, right? Of the 47 Ronin. So he is looking to get this blade and combine it with another blade so he can stop this evil that's plaguing the world, right? He dies really fast, honestly. It was so quick. I was like, okay, what is going on? Anyway, so then there's other descendant that comes into the picture. And they're like, oh, there's another descendant. So it's like samurais versus like the witches and wizards. That's how like it was in 47 Ronin. It was this one witch. So in this one, there's this one wizard. I would call him a wizard, even though they use witch. Anyway, he has one blade. And he's trying to get the other blade to combine it and kill all the samurai. That's his goal. So this new descendant that comes in is this woman, and she doesn't like anyone. She is just terrible. She doesn't like to talk to people. She doesn't show respect. You know, samurai try to show respect when they're talking to other people, and she's just rude. She's cursing at them and everything. And they're like, we need to protect you because these bad people are coming to get you. She doesn't believe them, even though people are trying to kidnap her. And then finally, this showdown happens in the hotel. And she's like, oh, okay, I'll come with you guys. And the movie is not really interesting. It says it's in English, but a lot of the conversation sounds like it's been dubbed over in another language. It's just, when they talking, it doesn't fit. Some characters, when they're speaking, the English is not really adding up or anything. Anyway, Luna, who's the apparent last descendant, she has the warrior blade. The whole time, they thought she had the other blade, which is the witch blade. But she has the warrior blade, and she starts getting these visions. She can see into the future a little bit, and she starts getting these visions about what's coming and the things she has to do to step up and, save the day for the rest of the samurai. And we spend time with Luna, but she gets this like group. It's a team, and they are learning from each other. They're teaching Luna. The training montage is one of the worst training montages I've ever seen in a movie before, because it was like, I don't believe in Luna at all. I don't believe she learned anything during this time. And there's another young lady who she's like a samurai, but she doesn't get the recognition she deserves because she's a woman and everything. So she clashes with Luna often, but of course they become friends, as the story continues. But there's like this giant showdown at the end where, all the people get their licks back. You've seen stuff like this before, where it's like the big bad guy, then he got the henchman. So then like the henchman fights the good guy on this side, and then there's another henchman fighting it, and it's like 3 different fights happening at the same time. That's like the big climactic scene. The boss guy, the wizard guy, he literally does this the whole movie. He just does this type of stuff, and he controls people. He makes one guy kill himself, and he's like super strong, but he doesn't do anything for the majority of the movie. He just sits there and goes, and then something happens. So by the end of it, you're like, oh, he's about to whip everybody's behind. He beats up on some lackeys, and then when he fights like the main people, didn't stand a chance. Most of these movies, it's like, we got to stop this guy from getting his power. Then the person gets the power anyway, and then it's like, all right, we got to find out another way to stop this guy. It doesn't even get to that. It's just, he's the man. And the movie is connected somehow. I don't know. They always mention 47 Ronin. It didn't have to be a sequel. They could have made a whole different type of movie with the same premise and didn't have to call it 47 Ronin. So I don't understand why this movie was made. It's not really good, and you should probably skip it. You should skip it. If you see it on Netflix, it's probably gonna be in the top something because it just came out. But just skip it. Watch something else. But those are just my thoughts on the movie. If you watched it, I don't know why, but let me know what you thought about it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Deuces.